are a little bit behind time, but we're going to get through this. Last but not least, the big dog going in 2024, Mr. Brad Tabler. Tab, come on. His testimony will be Robert Mahaffey.
Now, I was told to say giddy up before I say anything else. Today I have the honor and the privilege to introduce to you not only a person deserving of the Hall of Fame, but a good friend of mine. He hates talking about himself, so I don't know how he's going to go 5 minutes. So let me tell you some of his history and accomplishments related to softball. He started his softball career in 1996 or 1997 when Joe Fry asked him to play leagues at Colping. His level of play quickly advanced, and he developed into one of the best local power hitters of the game. He has won 14 Metro titles, 12 of those being an open title, which we think may be a record. He won a B with the Cincy Sticks, an A with Blitz. He won 5 open Metros with Blitz Watanabe, 1 elite Metro with 3rd Street Team Cincinnati, and 6 open titles with the group that played under 3rd Street headlines, Impact, or most recently CK Payne. He has an accomplished, amazing feat of in the Cincinnati Major, we believe it was 2008, he led the entire tournament in home runs while being a situational hitter, where someone else started and he would come in and hit. We think that was 2008, he held that record, which is phenomenal. At the top level, he played with EAP in 2001, Cincy Sticks 2002 to 2004, Blitz from 05 to 07, Blitz Watanabe from 07 to 2012, 3rd Street in 2013, Reds Astros in 14 and 15, back to 3rd Street in 2016, and then finished his career from 17 to 22 with Precision 3rd Street. From 2016 to 2022, every team he played on finished in the top 10 nationally at the end of the year. I could tell you thousands of stories about BP, about road trips, what his order number is at Wendy's, big home runs that he's hit, or snacks that he's eaten during a tournament. Yes, you could find him near the snack cooler or the beer cooler. He's won all conference selections multiple times. He's always been a professional. He's been prepared to play the game the right way. He's had professional player contracts with Louisville Slugger and then DeMarini. And Mike Cornell of DeMarini says, not only a solid hitter, but a great guy to have in the dugout. He's competitive and he always keeps the team loose. You may know him as Brad Tabler, or Tabs, or Uncle Tabs to your kids, Woogie, number 52, but today's Hall of Famer. Brad.
Thank you, Rob, for that wonderful introduction. It really means a lot to go through all that. First, I'd like to thank Mark and the Hall of Fame committee for presenting me this honor, becoming a member of the Hall of Fame. None of this would be possible though without support from my family and friends. I wish my mom was here, but she's a snowbird now, so she lives in Florida for the winter, so she couldn't make it. But I am lucky enough to have 2 of my brothers here, and also have many of my longtime friends, and some of them I met along the way as well. The phrase quality over quantity couldn't better describe this group of people. I thank you all for your support. Now, I played for over 25 years, like Rob said, and I've gotten to watch most of you Hall of Famers, and I hope I share the same passion for the game and the friendships we've made along the way. With that said, I do need to recognize certain groups that personally made it helpful for me And I know I don't have long enough time, so I'll try to be quick here. Bob Shad with the AP group. Jason Redinger, Jason Crisfeld, Ross Electric. Terry Walton with the Blitz group. Dave Watanabe Optical. Kelly Hyber, aka Tile, Bull, Tiny Town Pizza, the Welding Roofing, Mingus Drywall, Tailgaters. I don't believe I saw Reverend Dave Moore here with Red Astros, and then Herb and Pat Price with Red Astros. This one hurts, but Donnie Mumford, Bulldog Trucking, we lost him. And then Todd Agnew, Bill Wax, and from Christian Citizen Softball. And Tommy with the Tropics, thanks for coming along as well. And also special thanks to Ben Cosgrove and Larks at Headlines, Jason at Red Athlete, Brett Humber at Easton Sports, Dennis Turner at Louisville Slugger, and Mike Cornell at D Marine. And a little special with Chad Bordemeshi and Tiger Fitness for being a great friend and motivator. But I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the following for what they do for the game. Bernie, been voice of the Metro, more than you love for the game. I'm truly glad to call you a friend. Azare, you just beat Azare. Nikki, thank you for allowing us to have a place to play and what you do for the game. And then Dave in Mid-American Ball Yard. I consider that my home, mainly because of the great people I've met along the way. And I hope to continue that friendship with you. And then Brian Wegman. We grew our friendship over similar goals, hitting BP, solving the world's problems at the Thursday night leagues. You invited me into your house to be a part of you and Bridget's life, along with your kids, Briar and Blake. I couldn't be more thankful for our friendship. Plus, I got to meet Larry and have some of those pork chops. Robin, 3rd Street, 2016, you resurrected my passion for the game. Your willingness to be a great sponsor, along with your passion for the people you care about, does not go unnoticed. Our relationship has changed, so I consider you a brother. You would give me the advice I need in my life. Cass, my road dog. I believe we'd help each other so much along the way. The amount of time, the talks we've had over BP, drinks, plane rides, road trips, all these moments just seem like the person I know you are. Annie, the kids are lucky to have you. And then finally, congrats to the other inductees of the 2024 class. Frank, my little warrior buddy, I'll play with you anytime you want. Thank you all.
Rex, we still have a little bit of time if you want to come back up. We're on schedule, guys, so I appreciate the timely speeches. At this time, we want to introduce the class of 2025 that will happen this time next year. First one, Dave Kessler. The second one will be Sherry Burkhofer. You know her as Punky. And now, Burke, there'll be more than one person in your house with a Hall of Fame credential. Mike Grimm isn't able to attend today. Mike Cooper, he's here. This next guy will be the reason we probably have to blow this wall out back here, but it'll be Bruce Krause. And last but not least, Robbie Schlemmer, known as Cowboy. 2025 Hall of Fame class.
All right, even with Rex's long speech, we're on time. So, a couple things we need to take care of, and then we have a special presentation before we leave. First of all, split the pot. We want to thank everybody for participating in that. We still have Super Bowl squares available on your way out. Once we get that sold and withdraw the numbers, that'll be on the Cincy Softball Hall of Fame Facebook page. So, with that being said, we need somebody to draw a number, and we'll have Jim and Jack's hostess right here draw.
And there's still plenty of cake left. And another thing, after this is over at 5 o'clock, we have to leave this area. Anybody that wants to stay and have some cake and meet and greet and congratulations, this area over here, we'll put the curtain across it, and they're giving us the opportunity to spend some time there. You can still get drinks and do whatever after 5 o'clock.
All right, split the pot for $340. It's a blue ticket, so if you don't have a blue ticket, you bought the wrong ticket. All right, the number is 678-5379. 379 are the last three numbers. Anybody have that number? 678-5379. Got a winner right there. See the pretty young lady at the door for your money. We thank you, everyone, for that. Bernie has a special presentation, but before he does that, we all know that Mark and Diane Linneman started this event and pretty much ran it on their own up until the last couple of years when Mark tried to resign or retire, not resign, but retire a few years ago. But now, he has officially retired after still serving the last few years and still guiding us on what we wanted to do for this. When I first started in this business, I met Mark and Diane. Mark has been a great friend of not only to the sport of softball, but to me personally and my family. I appreciate everything that he has done over the years. He was always there to listen when I needed to talk, when I needed to complain about players, coaches, umpires. He was always there, and he always had wise things to say. And it's my honor to stand up here today to be able to continue this great event that Mark and Diane put so much of their time in. And Mark, personally, I just want to say thank you for being my friend, and thank you for what you've done for the sport of softball in Cincinnati. And Diane, we thank you because we know behind all great men is our wives. Just ask any of us that they let us play and travel and be gone on weekends, miss birthdays, holidays, and we thank you for your support and all that you've done. Thank you.
This is an official retirement now for Mark. We can't talk him into it any longer. He said he's officially done at 73 and 37 years in this great community of softball. We can't say thanks enough. He's still tied in with the USSSA organization as we speak. I still get emails coming for Bernie Gunther, not Bernie Giroux, but that's okay. Greater Cincinnati Hall of Fame softball for 2024, Mark and Diane Littleman. In appreciation for your dedication to the Greater Cincinnati softball community and the Cincinnati Softball Hall of Fame, the time and effort that you put into this game will never be forgotten. The Hall of Fame is here today because of your love and sacrifices that you made for the softball community. We will continue the tradition in both your honor. Mark, can you come up here for a minute?
Diane, come on up.
Thank you, everyone. A lot of people ask me what's wrong with softball, and why it's on the decline. I see a guy like Rex Kern get up here and talk for 12 minutes. Guy runs one tournament a year. I mean, Rich Baker, one of the greatest players that ever lived, talks for a minute and a half. I just and yes, that was Kevin Burkhofer that stormed in my office back in 1983 with an obscenity-laced tirade over a call he didn't like. I've never heard so many profanities ushered in 30 seconds in all my life. Still staggering from it. And then Diane says, "Why isn't Kevin's wife sitting with him?" Okay.
Because she has to be a Hall of Famer to sit at table 7, which means next year she can sit at table number 7.
Okay. Pretty heard. Okay, first of all, congratulations to the class of 2024. Your inductions. So proud to have chaired the committee that selected you. Next, I want to give Bernie and Dave a shout out, their new committee. Special thank you for taking Hall of Fame over and moving it back indoors, for enabling me to finally retire after 37 years. I'm going to miss getting a trophy every year for retiring. Please give them your full support during this transition as the Hall of Fame enters a new era. I also want to give my sincerest thank you to Nikki Samina-Wazalewski and her family and staff for keeping the Hall of Fame alive the last 2 years. I had decided to retire and no one else had stepped up at that time to take over the Hall of Fame and keep it indoors. Moving the ceremony to River City West and putting it under Nikki's direction was our only option. We had 2 great ceremonies there. I would not have been more pleased with River City's professionalism, thoughtfulness, work ethic, kindness, and attention to detail. Thank you. From Diane and myself to all of our treasured friends and Hall of Fame members, we could not have enjoyed our involvement with the Hall of Fame more than we did these last 37 years. We are so proud of the honor and fame that each of you has brought to our Greater Cincinnati softball community. We will always cherish the memories of our annual banquet and your friendship. Finally, I want to express my gratitude to wife Diane and to the many committee members who have served the Hall of Fame with such distinction through these many years. The Hall of Fame could never have achieved the level of success we enjoyed without them. Thank you very much.
Just so you know, there are plans to put both Mark and Diane in the Hall of Fame if we can ever get him to agree on a year. We were gonna do it this year, and we were asked to put it off. So we were gonna do it next year, and we've been asked to put it off again. So it might come to a point where we just do it without his approval and make it official, because we wouldn't be here today without either one of them and the hard work that they've done. I just have one other thing. Mark your calendar for February, I believe it's February 2nd next year, for the next ceremony for the Cincinnati Softball Hall of Fame. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Jim and Jax for a great job. What a great venue for a softball event. I want to thank the committee. We put this together in less than 3 months, and there was a lot of work, and now I understand why Mark said it takes over a year to plan and get things organized. So we couldn't have done it without the ladies that are on the committee, because even though Bernie and I think we're the boss, we know who the true boss is. Michelle Fletcher and Ezra Giron. Thank you. We know we can improve and we can get better. We'll take your suggestions. Let us know what you think, what we can do better, and we will see everyone next year. Thank you very much.